friends, it's Dustin, and I want to welcome you to this week's midweek encouragement video. I want to talk to you this week about the feeling of inadequacy. Because I can tell you how many times folks have come to me feeling defeated and asking, what do I have to offer? It might be a single mom whose entire existence is chasing around toddlers. Or it might be an elderly person who's a shut-in and feeling that their time of having anything meaningful to contribute has long passed them. Or it simply might be the person who doesn't feel that they have any value to give the world. Well, I want to let you know that no matter who you are, where you are, or what your circumstances might be, that God has given you a unique and powerful tool to shape the world around you. And I learned this truth about 15 years ago when I was an undergrad in college. You see, I was an art major and we were required to proliferate artwork. I mean, we were churning out sketches and paintings left and right. And most of those I didn't have that much value for, and so they found their way just stacked up on my desk as is. But when I made something that I thought was incredibly beautiful or meaningful, I would cut a mat and place it over it and stick it in a frame. You see, we frame whatever we value. And though you might not work in the medium of charcoal or paint, each and every one of us is an artist using the medium of storytelling. Storytelling is the act of framing that which is valuable. And this truth is seen so clearly in the Gospels. In John 20, verses 17 and 18, the newly resurrected Jesus sends Mary to tell the story about his victory over the grave. Now, in and of itself, that's remarkable, but when we consider the fact that this was a patriarchal society, this was a society that was steeped in misogyny, and Jesus sends a woman who unfortunately in that day and in that time would have no credibility to be the one that alerted the world to God's kingdom breaking in Jesus' resurrection. This account shows us that the power of your story is not in your expertise, but it is in your experience. So no matter where you're at today, tell the stories of you seeing God at work, where you see goodness springing up like a flower shooting through the cracks of concrete. Let others know that God is on the loose, that love is on the loose, that justice is on the loose, that mercy and goodness are on the loose. Alert others with the stories you have of where you've seen God's presence and goodness in your life, and that will shape the world. So I hope this is an encouragement to you. Please subscribe to our channel, like the video, share the video, and we'll see you next week.